Good morning, dear listeners. Welcome to our podcast. Today, we have a very nice story. It is a story about a boy, his father, and the weather. Chapter 1. The Plan. Let's meet Leo. Leo is 10 years old. He lives in a small house near a big blue lake. Leo loves the lake. He loves fish. And most of all, Leo loves fishing with his father. His father's name is Thomas. Thomas is a tall man with a big smile. He knows everything about boats, the water, and fish. Today is Saturday. Saturday is the best day of the week because Leo does not go to school. He does not have homework today. Today is a special day. Leo and Thomas want to go fishing on the big lake. They want to take their small, red boat and go far away from the land. They want to catch big fish for dinner. Leo's mother loves fish for dinner. Leo wakes up very early. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun is not up yet. It is dark outside. The birds are still sleeping in the trees. Leo runs to the window. He pushes the curtain and looks outside. He wants to see the weather.
Is it sunny today?
Leo thinks. He cannot see the sun. He looks at the trees. The leaves are not moving. There is no wind. But he feels a little cold. Leo walks slowly down the stairs into the kitchen. His father, Thomas, is already there. Thomas is making hot tea. The kitchen smells like warm bread and tea. It is warm and nice inside the house. Leo looks at his father and smiles.
Good morning, Dad. Is today the fishing day?
Yes, Leo, today is the day. But first we must check the weather. The weather is very important for a boat trip. We cannot go if the weather is bad. We cannot go if it is dangerous.
Thomas opens his phone. He looks at the weather application. Leo stands next to him and looks at the screen too. On the screen, there's a big yellow picture. It is a picture of a bright sun. Next to the sun, the phone says, "Today is sunny and hot. No rain. No big wind." Leo jumps up and down in the kitchen. He is very happy.
Look, Dad. The phone says it is sunny. It is a beautiful day for fishing. It is not rainy at all. We can go.
Yes, the application says it is sunny, but remember, Leo, the weather near the lake can change quickly. The lake is very big and nature is full of surprises. We must be ready for everything. Go and put on your clothes. Bring a warm jacket too.
A jacket, Dad. But the phone says it is hot today. Why do I need a jacket?
The morning is cold, Leo. The sun is not high yet, and on the water, the wind can make you feel very cold, even on a sunny day. Trust me, bring the big jacket.
Leo runs to his bedroom. He puts on his blue jeans and a yellow t-shirt. He looks at his jacket. It is a big, red jacket. It is very warm. He thinks about the hot sun on the phone screen. He almost leaves the jacket on the bed, but he remembers his father's words. He takes the jacket in his hand. Chapter 2. At the lake. 20 minutes later, Leo and Thomas are ready. They carry 2 big fishing rods. One rod is big and black, and it belongs to Thomas. The other rod is smaller and blue, and it belongs to Leo. They carry a box with fish food and hooks. They also carry a big basket for lunch. Inside the basket, there are cheese sandwiches, red apples, and bottles of water. They walk down the small path to the lake. The grass is wet with morning dew. The air feels very cold on Leo's face. His hands feel a little cold too. He's happy now that he has his red jacket. He puts it on and zips it up to his chin.
You see, the morning is always cold near the water.
The lake is very quiet. No other people are there. The water looks like a big mirror. It reflects the gray sky of the early morning. The sun is just starting to rise behind the mountains. Slow, yellow light touches the top of the green trees. It is very beautiful and peaceful. Their boat is a small red wooden boat. It is tied to a wooden dock. Thomas unties the long rope. He steps into the boat first. The boat moves left and right on the water. Then he reaches out his hand and helps Leo step inside. Leo sits at the front of the boat. Thomas sits in the middle with the heavy oars. Thomas begins to row. Clack, clack, clack. The oars hit the water. The boat moves away from the land. The dock looks smaller and smaller. Their small house looks like a little toy now. After 30 minutes of rowing, they are in the middle of the lake. The sun is now high in the sky. The gray color of the morning is gone. Now everything is bright and blue. The sun shines on the water like gold. Leo takes off his red jacket.
Wow, Dad, it is getting hot now.
Yes, Leo, the sun is very strong now. It is a hot day.
They put their fishing rods into the water. Now they must wait. Fishing is a game of patience. You must sit quietly, look at the water, and wait for the fish to bite. Leo watches the little blue plastic float on the water. The sun is very hot on his back. He takes a sip of water from his bottle. He looks at the sky. The sky is perfectly blue. There are no clouds. It is a perfect sunny day.
Dad, I think the weather phone was right. It is very hot and sunny.
Leo whispers. He whispers because he does not want to scare the fish under the boat. Thomas looks up at the blue sky. He looks around the horizon.
For now, yes, it is very nice.
They wait for 1 hour. The water is calm. Nothing happens. Leo is a little bored. He looks at the water, then he looks at his shoes. Suddenly, Leo's blue fishing rod moves. Twitch, twitch. The blue float goes under the water. Leo opens his eyes wide.
Dad, look.
Shh, be quiet. Take the rod slowly.
Thomas whispers back. Leo takes the fishing rod. He turns the wheel. Click, click, click. It is not very heavy. He pulls it up easily. A very small green fish comes out of the water. It is as small as Leo's hand. The little fish moves its tail fast. Leo looks at the fish. He looks a little sad.
Oh, Dad, it is very small. We cannot eat this fish for dinner.
No, Leo, we cannot eat this fish. It is a baby fish. It needs to grow. It needs to go back to its family in the lake.
Thomas carefully takes the hook out of the small fish. He gives the fish to Leo.
Put it back into the water gently, Leo.
Leo takes the small fish. It feels wet and cold in his hand. He puts his hand into the lake water and lets the fish go. The small fish swims away very fast into the deep, dark water. Leo feels happy inside.
Goodbye, little fish. Grow big and come back next year.
Good job, Leo. A good fisherman respects nature. Now let's put more food on the hook and try again. The big fish are waiting.
They put their lines back into the water. The sun is still very hot. They sit and wait again. Another hour passes. Then the big rod moves. This time it is Thomas's rod. But Thomas looks at Leo.
Leo, you take this one. It feels like a big one.
Leo takes the big black fishing rod. It is very heavy. Something is pulling the line down with a lot of power. Leo uses all his strength. He turns the wheel of the rod. Click, click, click. A big, silver fish jumps out of the water. It splashes water everywhere. The cold water hits Leo's warm face. It feels good because the weather is so hot. With Thomas's help, Leo pulls the big fish into the boat. It is a beautiful, big, silver fish. Leo is incredibly happy. He feels like the king of the lake. They sit in the sun for 1 more hour. They open the basket and eat their lunch. The cheese sandwiches are very good. The red apples are sweet and cold. They feel happy and full. But then, something happens. The air stops moving. The gentle wind disappears. It becomes very, very quiet on the lake. The birds near the shore stop singing. The sun is still there in the sky, but the light looks different. It is not bright white anymore. It looks a little yellow and strange. Thomas stands up carefully in the boat. He balances his feet. He looks to the west. Far away, behind the green hills, the sky is not blue anymore. It is gray. Dark gray. Almost black.
Leo, look over there.
Leo turns around and looks at the hills. He sees the dark clouds. They are very big, and they are moving very fast. They are coming toward the lake. They are swallowing the blue sky.
Is it going to be rainy?
Yes, those are big rain clouds, and look at the water.
The lake is not a mirror anymore. The water is dark now. Small waves are starting to grow around the boat. The wind is starting to blow again. But it is not a warm wind. It is a very cold wind. Leo shivers. He quickly picks up his red jacket from the floor of the boat. He puts it on and buttons it fast. 5 minutes ago, he was very hot. Now, he is very cold. The weather is changing so fast. The blue sky disappears completely. The dark clouds cover the sun. Now, the world looks dark, like evening. The wind gets stronger and stronger. It pushes the small red boat left and right. The boat goes up and down on the white waves. Boom! A loud sound travels across the water. It is thunder. It shakes the air. Far away, Leo sees a quick flash of light in the gray sky. Lightning.
We must go back today. We cannot stay on the lake in a storm. It is not safe for a small boat.
Thomas takes the oars. He begins to row very hard. His arm muscles work hard. But the wind is blowing against the boat. It is pushing them away from the land. The boat moves very slowly. Then the first drop of rain falls. It hits Leo's nose. It is a big, cold drop. Then another drop falls on his head. Then 10 drops. Then 100 drops. Suddenly, it is very, very rainy. The rain comes down hard from the sky. It hits the lake water with a loud noise. Shh! Leo holds onto the sides of the boat with both hands. He is wet. His face is wet. His pants are wet. But his chest is dry because of the big red jacket. He thinks of his father's advice in the kitchen this morning. His father was right. The weather can change very quickly near the water. The journey back to the land is very difficult. The rain is very heavy now. It is hard to see the house or the dock. Everything looks gray and blurry through the thick rain. Thomas rows and rows. He does not stop. He is getting very tired, but his face is strong. He looks at Leo and tries to smile to make him feel better.
Are you okay, Captain?
I am okay, Dad, but it is very cold.
Leo shouts back. Leo looks down at their big silver fish. It is swimming in a little rainwater at the bottom of the boat. The fish looks happy with all the water, but Leo is not happy. He wants his warm kitchen. He wants his mom. He wants the sunny sky to come back. The wind pushes the boat to the left. Thomas pulls the right oar with all his power to fix the direction. They are getting closer to the dock, but the waves are big now. They hit the sides of the boat. Thud, thud,
Leo, hold on tight.
Thomas calls out. A big wave hits the front of the boat. Splash! A lot of cold water comes into the boat. It covers Leo's knees. Leo screams a little, but he holds on tight. He does not let go. He is a brave boy. Thomas uses his last strength. With 3 big, powerful strokes of the oars, the boat finally reaches the wooden dock. Thomas quickly jumps out into the shallow, cold water. He does not care about his wet shoes. He holds the rope of the boat. He ties it tightly to the wood of the dock. Then, he reaches out his arms and lifts Leo out of the moving boat. They are finally on land. They are safe. They do not stop to talk in the rain. They take the fishing rods, the lunch basket, and the big silver fish. They run up the hill toward their small house. The rain is still falling hard on their heads. It is a very rainy afternoon. They open the front door of the house and run inside. They close the door quickly. Slam. The storm is outside now. Inside, it is quiet and peaceful. The sound of the rain is on the roof now. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. It cannot touch them anymore. Leo's mother, Sarah, runs to them. She has 2 big, dry white towels in her hands. She looks worried, but when she sees they are safe and okay, she smiles.
Oh, look at you two. You are like 2 wet mice.
She says with a soft voice. She puts a big towel around Leo. Leo takes off his wet red jacket and his wet shoes. The dry towel feels warm and wonderful on his cold skin. Thomas is completely wet too. His hair is messy. He laughs and shakes his head like a dog. Water drops fly everywhere in the hallway.
The weather application said it was sunny and hot today, but the lake had other plans for us.
The application is often wrong. But look, you caught a very big fish. It is perfect for dinner.
Leo looks at the fish in the basket. Yes, it is a great fish. The storm was scary, and the wind was cold, but the day was still a grand adventure. An hour later, everything is different. Leo and Thomas are wearing clean, dry, warm clothes. The kitchen is very warm. There is a nice fire in the fireplace. The orange fire jumps up and down. Outside, the rain is stopping. The dark clouds are moving away to the east. Through the window, Leo sees a line of blue sky again. The sun is coming out from behind the clouds. Leo sits near the fireplace on a soft chair. He holds a big cup of hot chocolate. It is sweet, brown, and very warm. He looks at his father, who is cleaning the big silver fish for dinner.
Dad,
Yes, Leo?
the weather today was crazy. It was cold in the morning, then it was hot and sunny in the middle of the day, then it was cold and rainy, and now the sun is coming back again.
That is nature, Leo. The weather changes just like life. Some days are sunny and easy, some days are rainy and difficult. The important thing is to be ready. You had your red jacket, you stayed calm, and you were a very brave boy.
Leo smiles and drinks his warm, hot chocolate. He looks out the window. The sky is completely blue again. The green leaves on the trees shine with water drops. It is a beautiful, sunny evening.
Can we go fishing again tomorrow, Dad?
We can go, Leo, but tomorrow we will look at the sky, not at the phone.
And that is the end of our story today. Remember, dear listeners, always bring your jacket because you never know when the rain will come. Have a beautiful, sunny day and see you in the next episode of our podcast.